Hello kids and welcome to today's class. Okay, so in today's class we're going to be having doing multiplication of whole numbers 2 digits by 2 digits. Okay, welcome to DTW Tutorials Junior. Welcome. Okay, so don't forget to please subscribe to this channel. Tell mommy and daddy please subscribe so you receive videos from us. Okay, to help your child in his or her maths. Okay, so here we have this we're going to be doing 4 questions, then you would take home this. Okay, so here for number one we have 87 times 50. Okay, most times in your classroom 50 will be written like this, just beneath 0 would be under 7, while 5 would be under 8. Okay, yeah, you can use this method. Some other cases, it might be arranged this way: 87 where 5 would be here and 0 would be here, and you have your multiplication sign. Any of this particular arrangement is fine. Okay, whichever you're more comfortable with, it's fine. Okay, but for me, I love teaching kids this way. Okay, it's still the same method if you arrange it this way, and you'll see what I mean. All right. So now, kids, so let's do this together. So here we have 0. You start first with 0. This is 87 times 50. Your bigger number will always be on top while your smaller number beneath. All right. And please do watch the previous videos. If you don't know how to multiply 2 digits by 1 digit, 3 digits by 1 digit, please do watch that video before you come in here. All right. So here, so we do first 0 times 7. What would that give us? That will give us 0. 0 times 8, that will give us what? 0. The same method here. 0 times 7 will give us 0. 0 times 8 will give us what? 0. Then the next thing is you do what? 5 now times 7. Follow me. Okay? 5 times 7. What is 5 times 7? That is 35, right? You have to drop down 5 and carry this 3. Just hold the 3 here. Don't add 3 to 8. No, don't do that. Okay? So just keep the 3 here in this little container, invisible container here. Then you now do 5 times 8. Okay? What is 5 times 8? That is 40. Then you add 40 to this 3. Okay, put 40 into the container where 3 is. You add them together, it gives you 43, and you write down 43. Okay, so you put it this way. Excuse me. All right. Now, for this, the same way, the same method, you do 5 times 7. What is 5 times 7? 35. You put down 5 here. 5 would go directly under the second digit. Do you see this? I forgot to mention this. The next multiple, all right? This is we're multiplying 2 digits by 2 digits. When you first get your first answer after multiplying with the first digit from your right, 0, you arrange it this way. Then multiplying by your second digit, 5 times 7, your answer will come down under the second digit of the upper multiple that we did. Are you seeing that? Under the second digit, not here, under this one. All right, so you can see we did the same thing under the second digit. Don't put it here. If you put it here, you're gonna get your answer wrong. All right, because after we finish here, we have to do addition. All right, so don't put, for the second multiple, don't put your answer under the first digit. Put it under the second. All right, so we have 5. All right, so that's 7. 5 times 7, that's 35. We have drop down 5, carry 3. Then 5 times 8 is what? 40. Then 40 plus this 3 gives us what? 43. So we can now add. Okay, so this 0, there's nothing here, so that's a 0 plus 0, that's 0. This is a 0. 0 plus 5, that's what? 5. There's nothing here, so it means a 0 plus 3, which is 3. There's nothing also here, so it means a 0 plus 4, which is 4. All right, so the same thing happens here. 0 plus, there's nothing here, which will give us 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. There's nothing here, so it will be 0 plus 3, which will give us 3. Then nothing here also. 0 plus 4 gives us 4. Can you see that? So our answer for this is 4,350. Okay? You will notice that when you're multiplying with multiples of tens or hundreds, you would always have a 0 as the final digit, all right, in your answer, all right? So take note of that. Don't worry, I'm going to do a video where I'll be telling we're going to be working on tricks on multiplying by tens, multiplying by hundreds, all right, even dividing by tens, dividing by hundred, working with tens and hundreds. So it's easy for you. Immediately, you don't need to sit back to do all this, all right? Immediately you see something multiplied by 100, you should know what to do. And it takes us to that number 2. Okay, let me clear the screen here. So here, look at number 2. Number 2 is 10 times 97. Remember what I told you? 97, your bigger number will be on top, while your smaller number will go beneath. Okay, this is the way I arrange my multiplication. All right, so here we do 0 times 7 gives us what? 0. 0 times 9 gives us 0. 1 times 7, you come down here, gives us 7. Don't put it here, no. Okay, then 1 times 9 gives us what? 9. And we do addition. So 0, that's 0 plus 0. 0 plus 7, that's 7. And there's nothing here. 0 plus 9, that gives us 9. So our answer is what? 970. You can see it's just simply an addition of a 0 here. Do you see that? So when you are multiplying by tens, all you need to do, just add the 0. So for example, if you're given 78 times 10, your answer will be what? 780. If you're given, 84 times 100, what do? You add the 2 zeros, so it will be 8400. That's 8,400. Don't worry, I'll do a video on this, okay? So let's go to our next one. This is says 78 times 24. So we do 78 times 24. All right. So we do 4 times 8. What is 4 times 8? That's 32. Put down 2, carry a 3. What is 4 times 7? 4 times 7 is what? 28. All right. Add 28 to 3, or add 3 to 28. It's still the same thing, okay? So add 28 to 3, and what would that give us? That will give us what? A 31. So we drop 31 because there's no other number to multiply 4 by here, okay? And don't also make the mistake of putting, the way you put this also matters, because you might be confused and think that it's a number here and you do 4 times 3. No, that's why you always write it tiny. Just write it tiny up there, away from your number, so you don't mix it up. Okay, now the next thing we do is 2 times 8. What is 2 times 8? 2 times 8 is 16. Drop down 6. Remember, don't drop the next multiple, which is 2. We're doing 2 times this. Okay, if you see the pattern, we're doing 4 times 78. We drop this. We do 2 times 78, and we drop this, and then we add. Okay, don't make the mistake of dropping 6 immediately beneath the first number 2. All right, because if you do, you're going to miss the answer. All right, so we do 2 times 6 is 16. We drop down 6, carry a 1. Then 2 times 7. What is 2 times 7? 14. Okay, and we add 14 to 1, and that will give us what? 15. So we drop our 15. Okay, you can see 15. 5 would be under 3, then 1 would be here. All right, then we do addition. So we drop down 2 plus nothing here is 2. All right, so now here we follow addition rules. Okay, so we have 1 plus 6 gives us what? 7, and 3 plus 5 gives us 8, and there's nothing here. That's 0 plus 1 gives us 1. So this is our answer, which is 1,872. Okay, so let's go to our next number, which is 4. I'm going to stop here and you do the rest yourself. So we have 18 times 95. Remember, your bigger number would stay up, times 18. All right, so we do 8 times 5 is 40. Put down a 0, carry the 4. 8 times 9. What is 8 times 9? 72. And what is 72 plus 4? Okay, 72 plus 4, what would that give you? It will give you 76. So you can drop down 76. Okay? We do 1 times 5. Where will you drop it, here or here? Where will you drop it? 1 times 5 is 5. Where are you going to drop it? Good. You're going to drop it here. All right. Good job. So here we now do 1 times 9 gives us what? 9. So we drop it here. And we put our addition sign and we add. So we have 0 plus nothing here will give us 0. 6 plus 5. What is 6 plus 5? 11. So we do 1 carry 1. Okay. Now you can now add this one to 7. Okay, or another method is, first of all, add 7 to 9, add 7 to 9, then add to 1. Okay, why I always tell my students when we're doing addition for you to first add is because we've noticed that a common error or mistake students make is to forget this one and just do this and forget about the one. So what I tell my students, in fact, my student is my son, okay? What I tell my son is add that 1 to 7 immediately. 1 plus 7 is 8, then 8 plus 9. What will 8 plus 9 give us? That will give us what? 17. So we drop down our 17, and this is our answer. And what's this answer? 1710. Okay, so I want you now to work on number 5 and 6 by yourself. Can you do it? I know you can. All right, so tell mommy and daddy to get you the Common Entrance CBT app on your tablet. Okay, it works offline without the internet. All right, and if you need online tutoring, tell mommy and daddy to also contact me. Okay, so the app has questions from your Common Entrance, all right, exams with their correct solutions. Okay, I'm going to be leaving more worksheets for you on our website, dtwtutorials.com. Okay, so feel free to go in there and work on more examples for to practice, because don't just stop practicing on just these 2 questions. Make sure you go into your textbooks or you pick the worksheets and practice, practice, and practice. All right, thank you, and see you in our next video. Don't forget that Jesus loves you. Okay, so please do give your life to him and honor mommy, respect mommy, obey mommy and daddy. Don't forget, obey mommy and daddy, not mommy alone, not daddy alone. Obey your parents, okay? And be good boys and good girls, all right? Jesus loves you and you are destined to win in life, all right? And also in your forthcoming examination, you are a winner. Take care and see you in our next video.